Welcome back everyone. Here we are through our second day. That's officially, I think I quit counting them, but it was 41 steps. Really coming together. I think it's going to, getting that solid wall back there going. I think it's going to look really good. Our touch switch is still effective. Bring the lights back up a little bit now. I say I'm just using the USB-C. I'm so glad they've started doing that to some of these kits. That's such a handy feature. Don't have to worry about losing your batteries or forgetting what set has batteries and having them break down on you. Although I don't think that's as much a problem as it used to be. I'm really digging how the books are looking. I like that they gave us such vibrant colors on the backs of our books, so we can really, like I say, they really do stand out well there. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. You get to see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures. Upload daily and just trying to have a good time. We're not solving world problems, we're just building silly little models and having fun. If you've seen any kits or builds or sets or anything that you want me to take a shot at, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list. And I have the most intelligent audience on YouTube because you provide me with nothing but the best options. So, let's jump into step 42. I need a little more light than that. Forgot I'd turn those down. And we'll get going. So bring in a little tighter here, adjust you appropriately. Yet another bookcase, so there are going to be more books again tonight. And we do got our first little accordion bit. That's what I call those sort of flexible pieces. Okay, let's see. You guys here. Now, let's see. And we get to jump right in on them. So we start off with that guy, these guys, and this guy. So let's go. This top, yeah, let's see, same on either side. So from the top, maybe. Okay, that was reasonably painless. Okay, doesn't seem like I always get that lucky, but I'll take it when I can. Okay, so I did the little pink line at the bottom, so I keep that there on this side. I can't tell from the picture which way it's supposed to go, so I'm just going to go with that. Okay. Also fairly painless. Alright. Got a little arch up there. You in the next set down. Oh, there's our little nook there. These guys going. Make sure we got our tabs all going the right way here. Okay, so just make two of those with like tabs facing that way, and this one like so. Same on this one, the bare side going towards our tab. Now these guys just, I think we go on here first. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, because they're adjustable on there. Okay, and then one without the holes on that side, with the holes on this side, which makes sense because that's where we had to put our. So down here, I think. This is going to be tricky. Get everybody lined up and coming in. There we go. Okay. This one. Drop in on the other side. should be easier since there's nothing else to line up. Let's see, and then got on the bottom. Okay. Okay, and that foot's longer too, so that must be what we used to secure it in place. All right. Easy enough. Now there, get, like I said, another batch of books here. I think y'all see me do this. I'll do a couple of them, then I'll speed through the rest of them. Make sure I get at least a little representation on each. Oops. Been forgetting Snoopy more often lately. Get this line up on the edge, and hopefully it's fairly close to lining up over there. Do one more big one, then I'll do one little, couple of little ones, and then we'll move on to high speed. Yeah, I think the blanks are slightly different cuts. I think that's just one. I don't think the stickers are going to be the issue here. Okay, now I'll do a couple of little guys. I'll say the same sort of thing, just tinier. See that one a little bit. I got crooked on it too, looks like, but I'm more worried about the bottom being flush than the back. So I can work around that. Alright. I think that shows you what I'm going to be doing, so I'm going to go ahead and just wrap the rest of these in high speed, and hopefully I'll remember to put some music or something underneath it to make it a little more entertaining. But I'll be right back after that's done. Okay, that was only about 7 minutes in real time, but I think it's hopefully I'll save you 5 or 6 minutes anyway. Okay, now get back to the and oh, it's got that awkward foot on it, so it's gonna be a little crooked if I don't. Oh, leftover donut from the catapult build, maybe. On the other side. This one to hold you up. Nah. Okay. It was a thought. Okay, let's see here. That just sort of looks like we're going mostly for the big books. See how sticky my tweezers are tonight. Tend to stick to everything, so there's plenty of room in all these both ways for the big or the small. So I think I'm gonna go. We are supposed to use this little nook too. So let me bring you. So I think I'm gonna try and be a little creative. I'm gonna do. I don't know if creative's the right word. Trying to make a little pattern up there. I'm gonna do 2 outside, tall, 2 short, 2 tall, 2 short. Comes one of the dogs. They were coming this way. I think she stopped. Okay, let's get some glue down there in the back. Let's see what happens with this. Oh, that's what I can do. I just put it on one foot. The hand just getting in the way. Okay. All right. That's not the glue. That's the glue from the book cover, not the. I didn't spill any up there yet. Okay. I don't think I got enough glue on the other side, so that's my better judgment. Oh, I bet that's where that glue came from. I got it on there from the nozzle. Okay. I'll try and get 2 more short ones in there. Without doing that to them. I can do 2 yellow ones right next to each other. Okay. A little off center here. I think that's about as good as I'm going to do, and I'm satisfied with that. Now, work our way down. Okay, so I'm going to try and hit the surface of the shelf rather than the back wall. I'm going to do a couple of them, little guys laying down. That means I'll need to get a dab of glue on this one or that one. I think this will be easier, maybe. Try and catch that edge. Nope. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Hopefully drop these guys in. nothing, you let go of it. Get one more in there. Okay, try a clean set of tweezers maybe. Okay, I think I'm gonna have them leaning like that just to help save my sanity, maybe. Clean my nozzle off here. Let's glue all of my hands now. Okay. Side to side in there. Let's try the big books this time. On over. One more right down the middle. I think it should wish them into place. There we go. Now I think I feel the little one stacked up back here. Let's see what happens if I just do it up and down on the back. That was loud. Yeah. Looks like actually 2, 3, 4. That's all that we're supposed to do. I think I'm gonna try and stand these guys up. Maybe put a couple more down in there. That's sort of. I don't think that's the best look. Let's try. I got a little Swizzler here. Let the glue out. Touch. Okay. Now, that's all the first step had. And then I scared myself. It's a turn page and I flip over. Okay. Now, on this section, we're supposed to do like a different kind of display. So we're supposed to do. Okay, so this ought to be interesting. The bead along the back. This one we actually are supposed to lay them down flat, and I bet they'll stand up for me now. Let me turn this one around because it's got the side without the Without the overhang showing, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so according to the picture, you take 3 of them like that. And they say put 2 more on the cracks, but I think I'm going to put... Don't you fall over now. I think I'm going to put a couple of little ones on the cracks. That's just been sitting over there and decided to ooze out. Not being cooperative here. Clean out the nozzle, the regular needle instead of the included one. See if that's any. There should be an air bubble there, and it's not. Wasn't bubbling. Yeah, I think I got it now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I heard it breathe in that time, so that's good. Get those guys. Let's see, on those little cracks there. There's a white one here, maybe. Okay. I think that's alright. And now just basically put the rest of, I'm going to put the rest of these books I got here in these 3, and it says do it, you know, how do they put DIY free placement. Oh, I'm just going to do the 3 little ones here. Yeah. I'm just going to fill up the rest of it with these guys. Good. I can't even see there. Let's see. You can. Still trying to figure out a good way to get these things in here. Gravity should be helping me some, but the cruel mistresses. I think was Sheldon that said that. Okay, I've just got 2 of them standing up in front and facing forwards now. I think I get one more in there. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So the bottom shelf's only going to have 3 books on it, it looks like. Time to break into some leftovers. I have some really big books for this one now. Which makes sense. You wouldn't want to pick them up too far. They're heavy. These big guys over on this side. I can't do that without glue. Duh. hopefully standing up next to it. Alright. That's always a tedious process, but I think it pays off. I think it helps that they got, well, until I get rid of all these, they're basically the same color down here at the bottom. But up here it looks really good, all the variety. Okay, that's all for, I forgot what step that was. That was oh no, actually we get to go ahead and, it says to go ahead and install it on the form, but I'm going to move on. I'm going to do that all at once, I think. Do all my stuff on at one time. Just to shake things up a bit, maybe. Plus it gives the glue a chance to dry. Alright, build us a small book desk. As you can see, got a couple of books to go, so I will show you that with those two. They're not going to be too bad. Just two of them. Okay, so start with this guy. Got our, the long foot goes in the front. Oh, actually they both got feet, so that's alright. But they are both facing the same direction. Inside. This side. Same thing over here. A little wobbly there. Maybe I'm gonna see how it gets tied together once I put the top on. If not, we'll add some glue. Okay, that sort of stabilizes it out some. Okay, so that works. Now, our drawers go on the front here, and I'll put a little lamp here. And drawers, I think I'll go with the super glue. Gorilla super glue, my personal choice. It's all about the brush rather than the actual glue. I don't think it's any more special than any other super glue out there. With the sides, trying to cover up the tabs a little bit as best I can. We got it going up a little bit higher, but I think that'll be alright. Just the tiniest gap between them there, and alright. And I did hit these with a little paint because they're going to be out, sort of out in the open, exposed. And I did one of each, like a big one and a small one, because they're going to be stacked. So I thought that would look better with the edit. Doot doot. So let's hit these guys. Big guy. Let's see what color. There's a nice colorful one, but okay. And it seems like the small ones are actually a little bit better about being more uniform. Knock something off. No telling what. Okay, and these go stacked up over here on the sides. Dab of glue there. Big guy. Glue there. Little guy. Get you aside. Okay, that's all for you. And move on to the chair. Okay, so I'm doing cushion in here. Yes. Ouch. Okay. I think the foot goes on this side, looks like. A little extra there. And, okay, it says put that on last, so I'll take their word for it. Okay, issues with the pressure there, we'll figure it out. Yeah. I think it's got some room there. Let's see here. And a couple of sacrificial pieces on the top and bottom here. I don't know if I can get pressure. Oh, these aren't going to be wide enough to get a pressure. It might be on the. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Chair is done. Easy enough. This side, and move on to a small book desk 2. Another pair of books on this one as well. Let's see here. Okay, this one hole was just a little bit bigger than the rest of them, so that's the one that gets this longer piece there, because that's going to go through to the bottom. Okay. Let's get this in there fairly loose, so I'll do it last. I had it, I lost it there. Okay, there. Nope. Yep, nope, this one's wrong. Okay, should all the. Alright, there. That tight quarter is hard to get those all to cooperate. But there we go. Okay. Now, 2 more books. Big guy. he's supposedly standing up on top here. So let me see which way let's get placed. Where's it going? Okay, so you go in. I think it's like this. I want to make sure the little book's in front, the big book from our point of view. So since I wanted to make sure I do that right, I'm going to wait to mount those until I install it. That's probably the smart move. Okay. That's there. And let's see. They're saying this is a chair too, but it looks more like an end table to me. This foot to be that back corner there, so that works. On top. Okay. Easy enough. One more little guy to build, and we'll start installing all our goodies. Okay. Oh, very good. Turn the page. Okay, there we go. Okay, so take this one. Oop, other way. Two onto the body mushed down. Alright. That is actually another chair. And this one we put our, let me go back to the super glue, or just make our pot a little thicker here just so it gets mounted on top right there. Color in that. I got my Sharpie right here, that'll be good enough. Alright, yeah. There. Lined up. Push them together. Alright. So, now we are ready to place all our Goombas here. It's like, oh, Super Mario World. I couldn't remember what a Goomba was. Little mushroom guy, that's right. Okay, so you right up against our side door. Fighting me there a little bit. This guy goes on the end here. Next to it. Not cooperating. Get my... Oh, there we go. Chair. Here on the just me. It's supposed to be a hole right there. Yeah, it says there's supposed to be a hole at the edge of that carpet. Okay. Second time leaving this. Let's see what the rest of them do. Okay. This guy goes into that little there. Okay, so that's actually got some adjustability with that round hole. This guy goes in there. Okay, facing that way. Okay. I don't know how much we're supposed to be able to do that. It doesn't feel good to move that around like that. Okay, this guy, this chair. Okay, so it goes in here. And our plant goes back here next to that chair. I'm going to sort of catty corner that one, sort of next to the fireplace. Yeah, I am. I don't think it's that far back. Where's the foot on this? That fits, but that doesn't match the picture. Let me take a quick peek, see if I can kind of see in that area. Yeah, I don't have a good angle on that area. Let's see, go a little bit further forward. Take a peek in the back of the book, maybe. Nope. Okay, we got. Looks like there's a big table that's going to go between these two, so that might be okay. If they got it going. So they got it over here. Yeah, it wouldn't fit what they're going to put in there. I don't think. I guess maybe that is the hole. But let's see, show you. Let's get back to that picture. Let's see, they got going. Let's see, right there. So that's confusing. Now, but over here to mount our last two little books on here. Run a little bead straight across. Like I said, I want to do the tall. You know what? Might as well glue them together beforehand because I'm going to be. Put them in one unit. Like so. Yeah, I think they'll stand in front of each other. All right, I think that's gonna be. I am good. That one's okay. That's got the PCB behind it. This thing. The support under here is getting really loose, so I'm gonna throw some glue and clamp that down now because I think it's at the point where the stability is getting to be necessary. Get some under, the bottom seems to be secure. Okay. Okay, so that's where we're going to call it tonight. I think we're making good progress now. I think I'm getting excited about putting the outer structure or shell or whatever you want to call it on. I think that's going to be an interesting experience because I've never built, tying it all together like that. So I think that'll be fun when we ever get to it. But I think it's really coming together. Got lots of nice little details. Of course, lots of books. But what do I get when I'm building a library? Of course, I'm looking around. I'm seeing all the books that we can't see because of all the furniture in front of it now. But that's par for the course with me. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you. No, and click on a link. That's my channel up there. That's the other channel over there. I'm doing once or twice a month. I should have one up this weekend on that. This is what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and this is going to be the playlist for this whole build. See you tomorrow.